Good evening and welcome to LSTV Does Taskmaster Finally! Woo! My name is Siobhan and tonight I shall be your Taskmaster. A few weeks ago we set 5 determined members a series of tasks and tonight we will witness the fruits of their labour. Our contestants were pushed to their absolute limits. Their resolve was tested, their egos were bruised and their spirits completely, utterly crushed. But before we feast on their misfortune, please welcome Ellie back! Woo! Erin Robinson! Woo! Meg Ferguson! Hey! Rishi Shaw! Woo! And Seth Fowler. Sat beside me is the Taskmaster's official assistant, Will Nixon. How are you doing today, Will?
I'm very excited.
Really?
I'm excited to finally do this.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see you pass judgment on all these lowly mortals.
I will be ruling with an iron fist. That is 100% happening. I'm glad you're still enjoying yourself, even though this has been long awaited.
It's been a long awaited, a little bit of pressure for it to be like hilarious, but
Just stay on top of the stats. And
yes, I've got the stats, you've got the comedy.
That's no pressure at all. Okay. So what is up first, Will?
Now, before we begin the tasks proper, we must first deal with a small issue of prizes. Each contestant has been asked to bring in an item according to a certain category. You, Siobhan, will judge them according to personal preference, giving the best prize 5 points and the worst just 1. At the end of the show, whoever has the most points will take home all 5 prizes. For tonight, our contestants were asked to bring in the weirdest item in their student house. We're going to go left to right. Any thoughts before we begin?
Slightly worried, hoping nobody has brought a flatmate unless they're fit. No, just kidding. I'm not single.
I mean, who knows what these degenerates have in their student house?
I'm excited, yeah. Some I heard were too big to bring in. So I'm going to start with Ellie. Do we have a picture?
We do have a picture. Let's bring up the photo.
Oh, that's nice and small.
A deck chair.
A deck chair,
Okay.
yeah. So this is some of our furniture that we have in our house.
Not as scary as I thought. Where is it situated?
In the hallway.
It's not the living room.
No, because we don't really have much room. I don't have a massive space in my house. So my flatmate actually, probably shouldn't say this, but my flatmate did steal that from campus, which.
So it might be illegal.
Oh, that is illegal, isn't it? Yeah. So that's also partly why I couldn't bring it in, because someone might tackle me on campus and go, "That's our deck chair."
I was thinking you were going to come dead last when I saw the photo of the deck chair, but the story alone is boosting up your points.
Yeah.
Riding a flatmate's wave.
I don't know why she decided to do that. I wasn't there. I thought it was quite.
You seem to be like getting yourself away from the crime scene.
Oh yeah, no, I genuinely wasn't there. I just came down the next morning and there was a deck chair in the middle of the room and I was like, of course there is.
Interesting. Good, solid start.
Good start.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Thank you, thanks for the applause, yeah, appreciate that.
So we're going to move on to Erin. Have you physically brought something in?
I have physically brought it in. Do you want me to get it?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Bloody
and we
hell.
need a little bit of intel.
I brought
Less cute.
a robot gnome.
I'm really scared of gnomes. It was a thing in primary school. Like, I'm really scared of them.
It's not a gnome
No,
as
I'm
such.
like crying.
It's
No,
not.
I really don't. I'm starting to sweat.
No,
It's like-
it's got a really good backstory. I promise you, it's really sentimental to me.
Okay.
The desperation in your voice.
Dead,
Because
dead
I just
last.
scared Siobhan off.
You know, it's the massive smile and vacant eyes that really just add an extra level
No,
of scary.
so he's a cute gnome. He's called Robbie.
Doesn't make it better. Carry on.
Robbie the robot. And basically, my younger sister bought me him for my birthday last year. I'll look at and basically because there's a photo of me when I was about 5 or 6 in a cardboard box as a robot for a nativity. You look so scared.
I don't like it. Carry on.
So this lives on my stairs at my student house.
And it hasn't been broken yet.
No, because I put blue tack on the bottom of his shoes and he's stuck.
Interesting.
He is really cute.
It is weird.
He's called Robbie. He's
The more you show him to me, Erin,
Sorry.
the less likely you are to get points. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's got quite a sentimental story.
yeah, I'm enjoying the sentimental, and it's weird, and I find it creepy weird. So
Right.
that's working in your favour. But if you'd like it to face it away from me, and I think we'll move on.
All right. It's fine.
No offence to Erin's sister, lovely gift. Just not for me. No. Meg, would you like to save the scores? Don't clap. Don't clap her. Don't. It's not worth it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Arnold. His hands aren't his real hands, they're little tiny things. He's got painted fingernails. He's a phone holder. And my housemates hate him so much that they move him around everywhere I put him because they don't like him. So I thought that was pretty weird. And he's got gold toenails, so
Can you show me a
pretty bougie.
phone? Like you said, he's a phone holder.
yeah, I forgot your
Seth has his up to hand. I know he does.
If it
Take
works.
his little hand.
I'm a bit scared of him as well.
There you go.
Oh, not how I thought he held the phone.
Like
thought
he's
he
doing
did it with that.
some sort of Tai Chi Kung Fu.
I see a massive problem with this though.
What?
Oh. Oh no.
But that was you.
Seth, you dropped your phone, mate.
That wasn't.
He is weird. Still scared of him. Not as scary as the no.
Arnold Butterfingers.
Aw. He's trying his best.
He's not. Why are the hands? Why?
I don't know. They appeared one day.
They really do add an extra layer of horror to the
Yeah.
whole experience.
I don't like it looking towards me. But from the side, not as scary as the no.
If it just turned
Nobody wants to win these prizes at this rate. The best thing is a deck chair. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Can you bring it back and not make me cry?
After circumstances prevented me from bringing said fit flatmate along, because he is quite weird, I've gone for something else.
I thought it was a different flatmate.
Oh, hang on. A true collector's item for the future. A paper fruity ticket.
How is
Right.
it weird?
In 60 years, even 20 years, this stuff is going to be selling on eBay hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Is it of a specific fruity event? Or just a fruity event? So it wasn't the birthday of fruity.
last minute then.
The paper is enough.
I know you have nothing but tat in your room, and you've just brought in tat.
Do you know what? It's more of a rarity, isn't it?
No.
I'm just
Has
slowly.
anyone in this room ever seen a paper fruity ticket?
them every week. Yeah,
Oh, Rishi, I'm sorry.
I wasn't even getting that it was paper, and that's something of significance.
It's the,
You know, that's
is it
silver
weird?
Guest list the
Whoa. Oh, so
Don't
it's
know
the
if it
silver
is
one that's going
weird.
to sell for like a
Yeah,
bit more
it's,
then
I,
in the future.
I know I'm not the Taskmaster. Permission to
Permission
interrogate.
to speak.
How is it weird?
They don't exist.
Yes, they do.
Me and
You're holding one.
Me and Rishi have never seen them. And we've been
Until
to
I
many
got
fruity-
this the other day, I was like, they fully don't exist.
But
I
then
thought I'd struck
if you got it
gold.
the other day, then they do.
Until then.
Because you never got one before. If you never
So it's
bought an
weird to
aubergine
Rishi,
before,
alright?
like,
An aubergine still exists.
like-
Excellent point. Don't know
I
whether
value
it's
your
sitting
item,
better
Rishi. I
or
value
not
it.
than the gnome. I'm going to have to deliberate that. Seth, have you brought in anything of worth? Or should we just skip over it? I'm not.
Worth is a subjective term.
What have you brought in that's weird apart from yourself? No,
Oh my God.
No, that is some voodoo.
That's a winner.
I don't like it.
His nose has gone out his hole a bit. I'll try and pull it out a little bit. There we go. Okay.
Why are we doing
this? This is Benny.
I am so upset.
Do you want a closer look?
No.
No, okay.
Get this little
So-
tinky away from me as well.
You know that kid in Toy Story that disassembled Sid? Yes, thank you. It's kind of a Sid thing.
Did you do
I
this?
didn't do this. I just woke up one morning, came downstairs. You know, as you do in the morning, I kind of needed a piss, so
you keep
went
it
to the
down?
toilet, and
In one place?
Yeah, okay,
No, no.
and essentially, I went to the toilet, and he was just sat on the toilet seat, staring directly into my eyes, and I was just like, oh, he's kind of cute. So
That's when you
over the years-
realise your house is haunted and
no,
you move.
no, but this is the thing. Back then, he didn't look like this. He looked normal. He was kind
So
of
he
a
didn't
cute
have
teddy
a
bear.
penis
He didn't
and
have that. He
face
didn't have.
tattoos.
Yeah, he didn't have cocaine written on him. He didn't have a slit neck. He didn't have piercings. He didn't have extra arms, extra limbs, a big schlong. he was just a normal, regular old Benny. And then I noticed a few other little dolls and things appear in the house, and their limbs
they
went
belong
missing
to
a little bit.
anyone?
And I'd come down every day, and there'd be a new limb on him, and I just grew to accept it because he's actually terrifies me.
I'm scared he's going to follow me home.
I'll be
don't
honest,
like it.
this is the first time he's left the house. I'm scared that he's going to just haunt the LSTV office
Right, and
now.
I believe
But-
I'm haunted anyway.
You see, you could leave it
My
here and
point
wake up
is,
tomorrow when it's back
I
home.
believe that this is extremely weird.
It's creepy.
It is.
Can I
It's
just
weird.
Say, I really appreciate the sewing on that. Like,
I-
they've done a good
so-
job here.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
tight stitch. I will
It's
say.
know.
not coming undone, is it?
But this, as I say, there's none of this is me. I'm not a psychopath. My flatmates are.
Do you really have flatmates?
Yeah,
Or is
I
it
have,
just
I have 6.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have flatmates, or is it just you and a bunch of dolls that look like that sat
He
on a
did
sofa?
kind of turn me insane, so I could be hallucinating them. But
So, we'll quickly move on to the points. A lot of you have gotten weird and creepy mixed up. Rishi, you all come in dead last with 1 point, and you're lucky to get the one.
I had a
okay.
sneaky suspicion.
2, I'm gonna go monkey. Sorry, Meg.
It's okay.
It makes me uncomfy, but it is not. Little better, but he's looking at me. 3, I'm gonna go deck chair, because I like the story behind it, and it is a bit weird to have in your house. Not as weird as either of your twos, but I think Seth, you get 4 points, Erin, you get 5, purely because that makes me so uncomfortable, and I immediately started sweating from my back as soon as you brought that out. So,
Beautiful.
if everyone can agree on that, you two don't look happy at all, and I feel like this is going to be a recurring theme, no matter what points
I
you
think
get.
me and Rishi agree that Benny is beautiful.
I want Benny away, and
Right,
as
as
Siobhan.
punishment for giving Bentley only 4 points.
I don't get punishment.
Benny might be paying you a visit.
Yeah,
No,
you should
no,
be
no.
worried.
No.
Aaron might be a...
Arnold.
Arnold. That's the one.
Okay.
Arnold might be accompanying
With
Benny.
this week's prize pot sorted, I think it's time for a task.
Is it time for a task? You know what? I think so too. Now, going into our pre-records, our contestants had absolutely no idea what to expect. Let's find out what our contestants can do.
Hello, I'm back.
It's like festival, not festival, what do you call them? Carnivals, that's it. Oh, the task's on the floor this time. Okay.
I like tennis, you know. It's one of my favourite sports. I've got a lot of tennis balls.
Hello. Do I pick up this? What do I do? If I want.
Knock all the tin cans off the table as efficiently as possible. You must be behind the line, cool, when the cans fall off the table, although you may cross it in order to prepare your felling mechanism. What's a felling mechanism? Why am I so dumb today?
Fastest wins. The clock will stop when the last can falls off the table.
Your time starts now.
What? Okay. So I need to get all of them off as quickly as possible. Fastest win. Okay.
Any thoughts before we begin?
So I see it says fastest wins. So speed is a great element here.
It was a multifaceted task.
Okay.
We're scoring them on speed, and we're also scoring them on efficiency. I can provide you with statistics after we see
Yeah.
people go. So first up, let's see how Ellie, Erin, and Meg did.
The gals.
The more simple thing is to just chuck the ball and the can. But I feel like that's too simple.
Oh, the logical thing is just to yeet these. Ooh, so just fucking. That's not all of them. Can I keep going? Yeah. Oh, I'll yeet this actually. I feel like this could be a noisy one. Oh no. Oh Christ.
Can I use anything in here?
Yep.
No limits.
No limits.
Okay, so I'm just wasting time at this point.
It's definitely a quicker way to do this, but I just can't really be bothered to do anything else.
That's not efficient. That's not efficient. There's a yoga ball, but then also like I might knock someone out. That's my thing. Can I use the yoga ball?
Use anything.
I can use anything. Okay.
Give me a good workout there. Oh dear.
This could either work really well or really badly, and I'm still not sure how it's going to work.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so close.
Right, okay. Okay. That worked! Oh, wow, okay.
Come on. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Yeah! Get in.
Done it.
Okay,
Stop the clock.
done.
I think that works. That worked.
Okay, I don't think it was very quick. There's definitely quicker ways to do it, but I went with my gut.
But no, thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Well done for completing it. I think my main takeaway from it is Ellie just looks like she's having a fun day out.
I was having a great
The
time.
whole
Once I
time
understood
she's
what felling mechanism meant, I
Yeah.
was on one.
Our head of sport was just purely enjoying herself,
Yeah.
as if she's just been let out for the day. She's having the best time.
It was sort of like that, to be honest.
Slightly distracted by the things around her, but not as distracted as Erin, who continuously didn't do anything. You were in no rush ever.
Well, the thing for me was that I'm not making excuses, but where
Sounds
the,
like it.
but where the table was, there was a camera with a tripod, and I was like, right, if I took that, I'm gonna destroy LSTV equipment, and I knew I'd be in the bad books, so I didn't want to do that. So that's why I was asking the producer. I was like, can I use
That was
anything?
after 5 minutes of deliberating
We
what
don't
to
know
do. Though.
if it was
and
5 minutes.
even when you went over to get the ball, you didn't run. You just slowly paced yourself through the challenge.
But who was the most efficient?
Well, we're
Me.
gonna have to see.
I don't think so.
Why?
Meg, I'm enjoying that you went with your gut.
I did. I went with my gut. I
You
couldn't
also
think of
kind of-
anything else, so
you-
I just did it.
I feel like you read the task and thought, yeah, fine. Let's
Yeah.
just chuck some cans
Let's
and
get
balls
on
at
with
it. Might as well do it. I wonder if that's going to be a recurring theme, that she just does what she's asked.
Would you like some times or throw numbers, or would you like to wait till after the next V2?
I feel like I'm going to wait just to build up the tension of how long Erin must have taken. I feel like it's only fair, so we'll move on to the boys.
Okay. Moving on then. Time for the boys. Let's see how Rishi and Seth did.
Time. Ah!
Wait a second. Can you move the table?
Stop the clock. look at my soul. I was so slow. Why did I think so much? I should just whacked it. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. I should have done a lot better with that. But it's fine because I won the other task, the painting one, so no worries. You can afford to let that one slide. Yeah, live to fight another day.
It's nice to be cocky, isn't it, when you haven't yet been judged?
Do you know, I think Rishi has won the painting task. To be honest. He's got
Word on the street is the painting task has been
Word on
secured.
the street, that sounds like there's being a bit of a coup. Why are you acting as if you're too cool for something you've signed up for? You just keep going around as if, like, you're too good to be there, yet
because
you signed up
my
for it.
ideas.
It instantly
amazing.
broke, and then you got an expensive piece of equipment,
Yeah, but
tied
the
it
idea
round,
was
and I
there.
saw it was knotted,
It was knotted.
and
But do you
then
know
pulled
what?
the table
in my
forward
defense,
over the
defense,
wire.
half of the cables in the office are broken anyway, so it's actually a 50-50
Now,
chance.
yeah, probably, since you did Taskmaster.
The culprit.
Oh, your mates turned on you as well.
Rishi, we're meant to be allies in this.
Rishi, I was impressed by yours. It did seem very efficient. I didn't realise how long your limbs were, and I don't know whether that gives you an advantage.
Didn't you like his technique as well? The way he knocked off the last candle.
the last one was
Backhand.
like
He's got the backhand. He said he did tennis, that's why.
He was very smug with himself in his tennis abilities, and I was quite impressed. I'm presuming they're the most efficient, but I'd like to hear some stats.
So, do we want times or do we want number of attempts?
Number of attempts first.
Let's have attempts. So, if we're going by attempts, Ellie comes last, sadly, at literally countless. Meg would come second last. Erin at 3 attempts, right in the middle. And Rishi and Seth, as we saw, took 2 hits, 2 swipes. So they'd both be in the lead under that measure.
I need to query something.
Mm-hmm.
Efficiency is very subjective.
And
No one told me it was number of attempts.
Well, if we go by time, we get a different result. So by time, Rishi still wins at 45 seconds.
Boo.
But Ellie comes second with 1 minute 16.
In your face, Seth.
Meg comes third at 1 minute 23.
Nice.
Seth comes second last at 2 minutes 8. And Erin comes last at 2 minutes 42 seconds.
I am going to judge it on partially time, but also what I feel like was more efficient. And I do feel like the way that the boys did it was more efficient. So Rishi, you will get the full 5 points.
He's back in the game.
Seth, you will get 4 points.
Oh, I'll take it.
Ellie, you will get 3 points based on time.
Middle of the road. I'm midfield. I am at the minute.
And I feel like I can't really split these two because although I feel like Erin's was efficient, she was so slow. And I feel like Meg did a very similar thing to Ellie. So I'm going to put them both at 2 points each because I'm feeling nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
So at the end of that task, Seth is currently in the lead with 8 points.
Who's
Where were
last?
the cheers? Sorry. Audience participation.
Don't cheer him.
Who's last?
Meg, I'm afraid, is currently last with 4.
It's not your day so far,
Is there any more tasks in the pipeline?
There are many more tasks in the pipeline. Now, for this next task, we really let our contestants' creative juices flow, but not everything was quite as it seemed.
Oh no, not paint.
Okay, paint the best portrait of the Taskmaster.
You've been provided with a selection of paints with which to complete the task.
Best portrait wins. You have 15 minutes.
Your time starts now.
Any immediate reaction then?
Slightly intrusive. I will be taking everything to heart. Everything. So if they're all horrendous, I won't speak to any of you again. Everyone will get 0 points.
But what if it's our artistic ability?
This
What if
video-
we're
I
just
know
bad?
I know for a fact that
Siobhan.
you can draw. So if you've done something grim,
Well-
I'm going to be foaming.
As you'll, I'm just saying that we did have fingers.
That makes it
was quite-
creepier than the
it
thing
was
you
quite-
brought in.
It was quite limited.
Well, you might have spotted a very sneaky hint in the VT that there were some paintbrushes taped under the table. They were given a hint. The other side of the task paper said, "Look under the table." I
Those
wonder
were
how
the
many people
only
found it.
paintbrushes, weren't they?
We can discuss that later.
Please don't talk to my assistant.
Yes. Now, first up, let's see how Erin and Meg got on.
Siobhan, I would like to apologise now in advance. I don't have any paintbrushes. There's no paintbrushes. Oh no! Do we do finger painting? Yeah, do you know what? Okay. Right, okay. I'm gonna follow Picasso, I think, in art style. Oh my god, I don't know what makes brown! That's brown! No, that's purple. Oh my god, why didn't I listen in art? She's got blue hair, that's fine. It's quite therapeutic actually. That's not how you make brown. Let's wait. Whoa, okay, two hours. Like, look at that, that is disgusting. I don't know how to make brown. That's brown. That's a brownie colour. It's quite Marge Simpson, I think, actually. Does look like King Charles II. You know, the one with like the curly hair. I think I'm about done. I think. Hang on, can I? That's Siobhan, Taskmaster. I feel like that's an accurate representation. I mean, I don't think it's very lifelike. I think I've made it look quite nice.
I knew I couldn't make proper colours, so I just went, let's make it fun.
I'm going to give you 1 second just to explain yourself, the pair of you.
You go first.
We do have the paintings here, if you'd like
Oh,
them.
great. A nice reminder.
So this was Erin's.
Oh, so you did not make brown?
I did! Can you see on the back? It's brown.
What way do you want me to view it? This creepy way or this horrendous way?
To be either way. It hasn't got a preference.
You know what I do really like about myself? My bong eye. I normally pride myself.
You've got blue eyes.
Not on this. What's
Yes,
the
you
middle
do.
of them?
They're blue. They're your pupils.
I also didn't realise that my head was so much bigger than the rest of my body, but I'm glad I do.
I
now.
ran out of space. I should have joined the piece of paper on, to be fair. But I went to the effort to make brown for your hair because I didn't want to give you blue hair. That's what I'm saying.
But you were so focused on giving me brown hair, yet you painted my face yellow.
I couldn't.
Oh, yellow.
I didn't have time to make
Do you know
your
now how
skin
to make
colour.
brown?
I do know how to make brown.
Would you like to tell us?
Red and green? Is it?
Well, I looked it up while you were doing that task, and
Oh, did
apparently
you?
it's every colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just mash
Regular.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I said, and everyone took the mick out of me. I am right.
We
I'm
will
going
move
record.
on to you in a
Well,
swift
we
moment.
can. There is also
Meg?
Meg's
Look a
painting.
bit more like a mermaid in this. Quite like it.
Yeah, no, so it's nice. I've written task ma, because I couldn't, yeah, the task ma.
This is an age thing. You're going to get my disappointment.
I put a love heart and a star in each corner.
I'm quite enjoying this one, actually.
I made your hair nice and wavy.
Can I just, for one...
I'd put that on my wall if I were you. I think it's very nice, and
Erin?
it
I think you look gorgeous.
In which one?
Both.
I even gave you eyelashes.
That is not correct. I'm going to just put Erin's behind this one. I'm considering, I'm not sure how the others are going to turn out. This one's looking pretty strong.
Can I just
Erin's
say,
is dead last.
I really enjoyed that. I was finger painting like I was back in school,
I
and
feel
until
like you
I
did
found out.
Picasso it out.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I will say some people were more peaceful than others while that task was going on, as we're about to find out. It doesn't get better.
Fabulous.
And with that in mind, let's see Ellie, Rishi and Seth.
I got you some fingers.
I might just go all red because, like, it could work, couldn't it?
She's got some curls, so I'm going to do some little curls for her.
Face. What the... She's got a red nose now.
I'm just going to use this task to wipe my hands. Look under the table, it says. Oh, paintbrushes! Oh, perfect.
Thank you. They're horrible. They're all hard and terrible. And these are like liquid paints. Ah!
This looks scary now, but I promise it will all be fine.
Green mouth. I go with the green mouth. I think Siobhan gives green mouth vibes.
How do I do her eyes if I've got no white? This wasn't very well thought through.
Billy.
That's
fine, don't need him anyway.
Oh god, I've just put the paintbrush all over her face. It kind of looks like Picasso, I think, actually.
And my hands are too slippery. I can't even get the brushes out.
God, that is like the pyramid of Giza, mate.
Yummy.
And there's paintbrush hairs in the paint. That would actually be quite good because then it's like her actual hair. Well, it's not like, no, it's not actually like her hair. That's not what I mean.
You know what? I might just call it there. I think I've done a beautiful job.
All done!
This is uncanny if you ask me. I can't see a difference. I would not be able to tell which one is the photo.
Ta-da!
Jesus.
Where would you like to begin?
I think I just want to reiterate, Ellie is just having a nice day out of the mental hospital I think she must be in. Every task, she's just happy to be there. Another reference to the great artist Picasso that two of you think you've embodied during this task, which is not correct.
I mean, we can discuss Ellie's now if you like. That is the finished product.
I didn't... So that's interesting as well.
That's the necklace.
Okay.
Which turned into a medallion because the thin paintbrush was not working to my advantage. Although, actually, I got your
I look
eyelashes.
like I've been dead for 7 days and you've just found my body in a loft.
I think you look quite regal in my painting.
What is this?
Oh, that's when I dropped the paintbrush.
And I didn't know my chin did that.
I think I had a spasm at that point. Let's go with that.
Okay, that's nice to put to the
also,
back.
I would like to say, when I said that paintbrush hairs were like your hair, I mean like the fact that it was physical hair. Yeah.
I'm
Not
just
that it was
glad
like
you
your
enjoyed
hair.
your day out, Ellie. I'm glad you had a fun time.
I don't like this reputation you're giving me. I'm very sane.
I'm very sane. What made me more uncomfortable was Seth's carving out of my face with his finger. That didn't sit right for a number
What do you mean?
reasons.
What do you mean by that?
And also why she's got a red nose.
Well, a red nose day's coming out, yeah.
Not at the time. This was filmed, as we know, a while ago.
But I knew back then, I was a bit psychic, and I knew that it would be happening. So I did a red nose.
I didn't partake in Red
This
Nose
guy's
Day.
a prophet.
What, you mean you're against charity?
No, but I'm against your picture of me. Can I have a look at it?
There you go.
That is ugly.
In my defence, it's the way it dried, not the way it was painted.
Oh, so just to add to the horror of what must be in Seth's head.
That is terrifying.
I look like I've just came out of Leeds.
You know what? In my defence, I have no defence. I will agree.
I'm
pretty...
getting self-conscious of my nose. Do I genuinely have like a humongous...
Schnoz.
And my mouth. My nose is bigger than Benji whatever.
Can I say one thing?
Schlong.
The paintbrushes.
I don't
I need
give
to.
a crap.
I need paintbrushes. I need tools.
Yeah, this is another point I've written down. Criticising the equipment given, pretending he's an artist. What is your degree in?
Not art, to be fair.
The person that I'm most disappointed in is Rishi.
Seems to be a running theme.
Just to be clear, this took about a week to dry.
As will my tears.
I also feel like we need some form of content warning because this is
Triggering.
horrifying.
I don't want to touch it. I genuinely, you can show it. What?
That looks a lot different to how it.
It's
the way it dried.
It was the way it dried, I think.
Oh, I'm glad we're giving him some sympathy.
Green mouth vibes, though. Am I right?
I'm asking you, what does that mean?
You know, like,
Tread carefully.
You know when you throw up?
Because I regularly throw up.
And you've just had a lovely meal of broccoli.
Yeah.
Me and broccoli. You know me so well.
It's just Siobhan.
And also, you did once again mention my nose.
Who knows?
You
Can I
gave me a heifer of a nose.
Important question. Do you prefer a green nose or a red nose?
I
Ooh, I
honestly,
quite like a
both
red
of you
one.
are not getting any points.
Would you prefer no nose?
Yes, at this rate.
So
I
if we've given
honestly.
you a blank
Show
piece
me
of
that one more
paper.
time. That is no points.
That was through the
No points.
That was a great
Okay.
Oh my god.
Meg, you get 5. I will be keeping
Thank you.
this. Please
So-
put this with my things
Okay.
before I leave.
Good because I'm doing a master's in design.
So
You are so lucky you're not last. You can have 2 points.
All right, yeah.
Hold
okay.
on, hold on.
Pass it back.
Excuse me. How is the clown gonna beat my regal looking picture?
I haven't said your points yet, babe.
So I'm getting very defensive.
You were on 4 points, but you have knocked it down to 3 because you were rude.
So much for a good day out.
If that gets more than mine,
It won't.
Good.
I'm just going to score it to piss off Rishi so it can have a point. And everybody can take that artwork home apart from Meg.
I'm
I
gonna
will be
frame
keeping
it
that.
and put it out.
Meg, you are allowed to smile. Everybody else, I wouldn't like you to.
everyone else hang their heads in shame.
Yeah. I'm disappointed for you.
I feel like I'm posing with a mugshot or something.
Okay. After that embarrassment for me, I think I want another task to cheer myself
Want
up,
another task,
please.
or would you like a scoreboard update?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
After I've
So-
just slated Rishi, I'd have a scoreboard update, thank
After
you.
3 tasks, it's a 4-horse race.
No way.
Ellie,
out the-
Erin, Meg, and Seth all have 9 points, and Rishi is
Wow.
on 6.
It is anybody's game.
Down 9.
I don't know if I want references
Yeah, you're looking at
to
the wrong
6
side
and
of the
9.
paperwork.
Am I?
This
Okay.
is not schmut. I won't be having any schmut on the show, thank you very much. It's a tight game.
Yeah.
Let's hope none of you have offended me in the next game.
No.
Are we doing all right?
Find out. Okay, there's just one pre-recorded task left now. Don't stop our contestants now. They're having a good time. They're having a ball.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh, bouncy, bouncy ball.
I don't like the look of this one. Oh, I love these. I'm going to sit on it to read this. Woo! Yeah!
Get this ball that's rolling away from me as far away from here as possible.
You may not move while in physical contact with the ball.
Furthest distance wins.
You have 20 minutes. Your time starts now.
Oh, but then I've got to get back here.
So I think my point is firm and Ellie just having a nice day out.
I had a great time, I really did.
It wasn't on the task that you had to get back to the office,
No.
but you seemed to be concerned with that at the start.
Because I knew I was going to get very far away. So I just didn't want to waste people's
The
time.
guy's got plans. He's a busy man.
I'm a busy man.
Could you just reiterate some of the rules there, just because I am a stickler for the rules?
I can read you the task again if you like.
Yeah, I'd love it.
So the task paper read, get this ball as far away from here, this office, as possible. You may not move while in physical contact with the ball. Furthest distance wins, you have 20 minutes.
Interesting. So what I'm going to be picking up is distance, and you are not allowed to move with the ball. You have to be still. Is that correct? Is everybody just so we can have A general consensus, is everybody agreeing with that was the task that you were set?
100%.
For now.
It's not, you can't debate. Okay?
I didn't move with the ball.
You didn't move at all, babe.
Why don't we run the first VT?
All right, first up, it's Ellie, Meg, and Rishi.
I can't move while I'm touching the ball, so I have to like kick it. Sorry!
I hope you didn't get that trip on camera.
Sorry, ball coming towards you. I don't know where I'm going. How embarrassing is this? Watch out, sir. Sorry.
Right, I've got to be careful that this doesn't go on the road.
Hang on. I need to sit down. Oh my goodness. Whew. I'm really having fun.
Probably quicker to go that way. The slap technique, eh?
I'm going for it. Ah! So unfit. Why didn't you warn me about this? I could have trained. Woo! Uh-oh. Is there a road down there? Sorry. Oh, I've nearly tripped up the curb.
I look like such a melon going through the city like this.
Look behind me. Hi! No, it's great to have an audience.
Minute and a half. I'm going to try and get across the bridge.
What have I got? Okay, we're just gonna walk.
Finished.
This is where I got to.
I am absolutely sweating my tits off. But here we are. I hope we've won.
Yeah! I reckon I got the furthest. Feeling good. Feeling hot, tired, and I've got a headache.
So we have Ellie at one end of the spectrum, really enjoying her day out. Had to have a sit down, wasn't enjoying it as much. Meg just seems like she can't be arsed by the end of it.
I was really tired.
I do have a slight issue with someone in particular.
What was I doing that them two weren't?
So, the slap technique, as you call it, was that not running, touching the ball while you were moving? I wouldn't. Okay, so you move.
Well, reread the rules.
You may not move while in physical contact with the ball.
Yeah. So at that moment,
You
the
did-
slap, the split second,
that
it's
split
like when
second,
Ellie kicked the ball. She's running
That's
up to
the
kick
thing.
the ball.
She's
Your
moving
foot's
by-
moving.
Maybe we'll ask the people behind the camera. Put your hand up if you think Rishi moved
Right, Daria's
while he
biased
was
because I made
touching
her
the
run
ball.
all the way to the docks.
Oh, that is a majority.
Right, put your hand up if you think Ellie running up to kick the ball.
What, while I'm not touching it? Running
Yeah.
to the ball? I'm not touching
A
the
kick,
ball.
a kick is the same
Also-
amount of contact as the slap, no?
I would also like to say,
Yeah, and her foot is on the ground.
I definitely
Not move.
saw Ellie bounce the ball at
Yeah.
different points as well.
We were all doing the same thing.
stationary.
Meg was. Look, watch
Don't
Meg
involve
crossing the
me.
road. Watch Meg crossing the road too. Same thing. You're running and pushing along.
I stopped every single time I touched that ball.
Replay the road.
No.
scene.
I
Someone sounds scared.
I only truly have faith that one person did this task correctly.
It's not going to be me.
Why do you say that? That's a bit of a guilty conscience.
I just because everyone's been undermining me today.
Are you not
he's
having
been
as
having a
much
go
fun?
at me. So I feel like that would get into your psyche.
I'm ready for the next VT and then to pass some further judgment, I think.
I definitely have a lot to say about this, by the way, afterwards.
This is where my faith in one of the contestants was slightly restored for a split second.
Well, time for restoration. Let's see Erin and Seth's attempt.
Right, we're going on a bus journey. Come on, everybody, let's go.
Go, 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 go. The hills are my favour, the hills are my favour.
Oh, we need to get this bus. We got this bus.
I can get a vehicle, Uber. No, that's too long. Uber's too long. Damn it, I haven't thought about this. I've used half my time. Right, I think just peg it. I don't know if this is going to work. There you go. Go, go.
Thank you.
I feel like I've grown an emotional attachment to this ball.
Okay. We're going on a little run now.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
That's where we'll call it. That was a good attempt, I think. All the way to far heading in, not bad.
I just went round the circle so much. I went through campus. That was the wrong decision. I should have just got an Uber. Should have just got an Uber, but I mean, we're quite far. I hope.
So, you immediately moved with the ball.
In my defence, I
Move
was
the
told
mic
that
away.
it started as soon as we left the office.
What were the rules one more time for the people in the back?
You may not move while in contact with the ball.
Yeah, but Will told
Truthfully, put your hand up if you think you were in contact with the ball whilst you moved. You're a bunch of liars.
I genuinely didn't.
But I would argue.
I would demonstrate.
I was in contact with the ball in the office, and there was one other time I was in contact, and that was, well, two technically. One when I was getting on the bus and off the bus, and that's because Will said that I should because of safety reasons.
It's funny how they.
And also, Will also said that I could carry it out of the room and then start it. At the
Did
time.
you?
Yes, you did.
I feel like my Whittle Will Nixon would not have said that.
Because it's not on the video clip.
Can we just
Just as
say
he left out the
how
paper
much
clips.
further we both got than any of these three?
Also
Right,
off distance,
well,
I got
listen.
way further, and
I
Rishi
mean,
did an impressive attempt.
Before we do distances, who's not getting any points altogether?
So I've got two options here, right? I could disqualify them all bar one, who I do believe tried their best to stop and then touch the ball. Or I can give that one person, who I haven't said who it is yet, a bonus point and then judge you. And I will leave that up to you all to decide.
I think that's fair.
Which option?
I
The
think.
bonus point.
Pass me the mic.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello.
Right, so I think, personally, how I did it is that, pipe down, I would jump and stop the ball physically,
Interesting.
2 feet planted on the floor, and I did not move. I did not move, like playing netball, right? And then I would throw the ball, right? Okay? I think everyone else should have nil points, and then whoever didn't move, I don't know who that is, get the full 5 points. That's just my opinion. But
Ellie,
yeah.
what do you think?
Well, I'm really unsure as to what I actually did now. I saw myself do this and then do this, which is stationary. You can do that in netball, by the way. So,
Familiar with the rules?
This is now a game.
I was like, you can do this in netball.
So I feel like, honestly, we all got a bit confused. It was the last task that we did. We were all quite tired.
Just
I
need
was
to
scared
know
of
which one.
traffic, so I think bonus point for the one you love.
Meg?
I vote bonus point.
I vote bonus point.
And I'm a firm bonus point believer.
So the reason why I asked you that was to see how confident you were in not moving, because truthfully, I did believe Erin and Ellie didn't move. But the only one who is so confident will get a bonus point, so Erin, you will receive the point. 1 point extra to Erin.
Bonus point for Erin.
You are
okay.
lucky that you aren't disqualified.
So you say Erin's got 1 bonus point, and you're now judging 5-1 on distance. Yeah.
I'll see how I feel,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
mainly
yeah.
yes.
So if we're going for distance, I'm afraid last place is Meg. She made it just to the edge of Woodhouse Moor, essentially.
How long did she have?
20 minutes. So the problem Meg encountered was that she basically went around uni.
Yeah, I think she thought she would get bonus points for hitting people with the ball as well.
No, I didn't kind of think about what distance means and just went, oh, let's just go places.
Let's explore.
Yeah, and then halfway through, Will said, are you going the longest distance you can or something like that? And I went
quite a lot.
It was. I just wanted to clarify that
Do
it wasn't.
you know what distance means?
It wasn't.
Are you aware of distance?
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that it wasn't who covered the most ground. It was who got the furthest from the office. And I think if you were considering ground, you wouldn't have come last.
I went like that.
Basically.
Which, if you were figuring out how many steps I did, I did a lot of steps.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't actually go that far.
I'd like to raise a point that I don't think anyone has thought of yet. Distance is space times time, which means the amount...
She's enjoyed her day out. Someone can escort her out now if they'd like.
Go back to school.
Give the mic back.
Anyway.
Yeah, no one did think of that, Ellie. Absolutely no one, mate.
This is what you get when you just let people like a post.
I mean, fittingly, Ellie came second last. 0.97 kilometres, so not much more than Meg. It was quite tight. Ellie
were on a random street and you enjoyed the audience, which I
Yeah.
find slightly concerning that you were just chucking the ball about in front of people, but fair dues.
Ellie did make it pretty deep into Hyde Park. The problem was that she took a left turn, essentially, and made a big L shape. Yeah. So if she'd kept going forwards, again, she'd have been up there. But what can you do? Third place, Erin, 1.3 kilometres.
I don't know how...
But who followed the rules?
Yeah, and considering the deliberation also to get an Uber or not, I don't know how you got further than Meg or Ellie, because once again, you were in no rush. You had a slow-paced game throughout. Rishi, I enjoyed his trip.
Yeah, Rishi went on an excursion. Rishi lost me and the other camera person. It was just Daria and Rishi absolutely pelting it through the city centre.
It was impressive how far we got.
I don't recognise where you went.
No.
The docks. Beyond the docks, sorry.
How?
He's really fast.
Pace. Distance over time,
Did you find him before the time was up?
No. But we were on video call.
Okay.
So we did confirm it.
Daria was always an eye shot.
He sent me his location as well.
Okay. Interesting.
But Rishi still comes only second, 2.1 kilometres, basically at the dock. Not the dock, sorry, the riverbank. Yeah. And, of course, Seth won that task. He made it pretty far into Headingley. The St Chad's Drive bus stop was exactly where he made it.
What a place.
I would also like to say...
It's all kicking off on St Chad's Drive.
I would also like to say you passed me on the bus.
Did I?
On the way back. And I was going to get on and I was waving at you and you didn't wave back. So I'm slightly
Oh, that's
miffed.
a bonus.
Minus a point.
I apologise for that. I didn't see you. I would have waved.
I also saw you. You didn't wave at me either.
I'm going to be in trouble later.
Yes. When I take you home. So we're going Seth, 5 points.
Seth 5, Rishi and Erin 4, Ellie 2, and Meg 1.
So there's just one last chance to claim those points. And it is tight, isn't it?
It is tight, so going into the final, anyone technically can win. Seth is currently in the lead with 14, followed by Erin with 13, Ellie with 11, and Meg and Rishi with 10.
Oh, okay.
It is all to play for. So we've got one last task that we are doing live.
We are. It's time for the live task. Woo! Okay, contestants and Taskmaster, you each have a piece of card. In a moment, you're going to be given 10 seconds to write a 3-letter word beginning with a letter I will specify. You will receive 1 point if you write a word no one else writes. The Taskmaster will also bestow a bonus point to whoever writes the best word, in her opinion.
Yes, I'm an English student.
We
I
will.
don't do the Wordle. So
I do the Wordle every day.
That's 5 letters though.
We will repeat this. We will repeat this 3 times.
3-letter word, yeah?
3-letter word, and these do not convert into actual points. Whoever has the most points in this round gets 5. Whoever has the least, just 1.
If anyone gets the same as me, do they get a point?
No, they get no point.
Excellent. We shall move on.
All right, are we clear?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, your first letter is D.
Oh, my pen doesn't work.
All right, let's be seeing those cards.
I haven't got one.
Have you not? I mean, the 10 seconds is up.
I forgot that you said 10 seconds.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Right.
Hey, trying to be clever, shut my head off.
We're gonna go from the end to end. Let's start with Ellie. What letter have you got?
What letter?
What word have you got?
Don't confuse me even more than I already am now.
She's having a hard day out.
Because that's what I am.
Erin?
I've gone for dip.
Oh, we're close.
Oh.
I nearly went for that as well.
Meg?
Siobhan will reveal hers at the end.
Argument says that is not a word.
No.
Rishi?
I'm going for die after seeing Betty too much.
Wow. What a nice word. Seth?
I'm going for day.
Day?
Betty's big day out.
Yeah.
Cute. I went for dip.
Oh!
So everybody but Meg and Erin get a point.
But also, there is the bonus point.
There is a bonus point, and it will be going to Ellie.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yay.
I enjoyed dim. I thought of dim, and I thought, no, I wonder if anybody's going to put it. And
looked at
here
me
we
and
are.
No one put
I
dog,
thought,
Dad.
No, yeah.
No.
Well, I was wondering whether to go really common because everyone was trying to go
Yeah.
rare. But I didn't.
Task 2. A 3-letter word beginning with the letter A.
I did that one quick this time.
God, my pen really didn't work that well.
Oh my
All right, we're gonna go the same way as last time. Ellie, let's see your word.
Ale. I love
Nice.
alcohol.
Erin?
I've gone for ant.
Nice. Meg,
Oh, you
who's
can't
still
see it.
writing.
You can't see it, but it says
Age.
age.
Interesting.
I in capitals, others.
Ark.
Orc.
Not Noah, but the curve. But shout out Noah.
Shout out
Shout out Noah.
2 by 2.
Seth?
In honour of the famous task where me and Rishi did atrociously, I've gone with art.
Oh. I went
We were close there.
in true Kesha style with ass with $2 signs.
You can't
So
really-
does that mean everybody gets a point?
Everybody gets a point, and someone gets a bonus point.
Show me. Because Seth's is on theme, he will be getting the bonus point.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew his explanation already. It was curtains for the rest of us.
So with 1 round left, Erin and Meg are on 1, Rishi's on 2, and Ellie and Seth are on 3.
All to play for.
There you go. One more 3-letter word. Cycle your paper round. A 3-letter word beginning with the letter P. All right, pens down. Let's go, Ellie.
I've gone for pod because we're all peas in a pod.
She's trying to be sweet. She didn't go for P, however,
No.
just the pod.
Um,
All right. Oh,
I've gone for pie.
nice word, solid word.
I've gone for Pip.
Oh, quite enjoy these.
I've gone for par because I'm bang average today.
Glad you said it. Seth?
I'm for ply.
Bit lackluster.
It is, I agree.
Unfortunately for one of you, I also went for pie.
Great minds think alike. Unfortunately, not in
My
your favour this
favourite
time.
word of that round
actually
was
what?
Pip. What we're saying.
So after that round, if you're happy that all the rules have been properly followed,
Not, I mean, some people were writing after 10 seconds, but
I think they should lose a point per second.
I honestly would like to get home, so I just think we'll carry on, plough through.
So after that round, Ellie and Seth get 5 points, Megan and Rishi get 4 points, and Erin gets 3.
Well done, everyone. Just manoeuvring my cards. So there's nothing more for our contestants to do. Let's hand over to Will for the final scoreboard. Can we do a bit of a drum roll? Start with last.
Right. So in joint last place, it's Megan and Rishi.
Proud of us.
There's also a joint second place, and the winner out in front.
Runaway winner.
Well, I can confirm the 2 in second place got 16 points, and the winner got 19.
Wow.
The winner of LSTV Does Taskmaster is Seth.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'd just like to thank Benny for being my mascot throughout this whole thing.
Right, well, thank you for watching LSTV Does Taskmaster. Now, please give it up for our winner, Seth.